Hi, I'm Brock Woodhouse with WNN, the Wildcat News Network, here with this week's edition of the Woodhouse Report. State testing continues for Marcellus High School students, and seniors are starting the end-of-the-year push. Summer is looking promising, and we have a special guest joining us today to talk about some upcoming summer fun. More on that later. For now, baseball and softball season are in full swing, soccer is kicking off, and track is picking up speed. Here with more on the world of sports is Aiden Cadwell.
Thank you, Brock. Monday, April 13th, your Marcellus Wildcats faced on the Lawrence Tigers in a conference baseball match. Wildcats made quick work of the Tigers in 3 innings, 16-1, improving their record to 2-5. The Cats scored 1 in the first inning and then blew the doors off in the bottom of the second inning, scoring 13 runs. Marcellus ended up with 16 runs on 6 hits with only 1 error. Seth Barrera earned the win for the Wildcats, giving up 3 hits over 3 innings, striking out 4 and walking 0. Barrera also stole 2 of the Cats' 6 bases in the game. Game 2 was unfortunately called due to the weather. The Cats were scheduled to play Bloomingdale last Thursday, which was also called due to weather. That puts a trip to Centerville for the next game, April 20th, against the Bulldogs. The next home game is Thursday, April 23rd, when Marcellus hosts Decatur for a fiery conference matchup. First pitch will be at 4 p.m. I'm Aiden Cadwell with the Wildcat News Network.
Sophomore right-hander Elin Essex got the second no-hitter of her career Monday, April 13th, in a lopsided 18-0 victory against the Lawrence Tigers.
Don't get caught not being ready.
The win improves the Cats' record to 3-2. Essex's efforts on the mound were aided by Hannah Sharp's homer to center, which scored 2 runs, and Carrie-Ann O'Donnell's 4 hits and 4 at-bats. Essex gave up 0 hits and 0 runs over 3 innings, striking out 7 and walking none. Game 2 was called due to the weather, which also caused the cancellation of double-header scheduled for Thursday, April 16th in Bloomingdale. Next up, a road trip to Centerville Monday, April 20th, and a home contest against Decatur Wednesday 22nd at 4 p.m. And I am Memory Sylvester with WNN.
Thank you, Memory. Like I said earlier, we have news on upcoming summer fun, and where else is more fun than at the Bluegill Frolic. Joining us now is Bluegill Frolic President Todd Snyder. I'm joined now, once again, by Bluegill Frolic President Todd Snyder. Todd, thank you for joining us once again.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, for anyone who hasn't been, the Bluegill Frolic is Marcellus' historic festival at the end of the summer, celebrating our town and everyone around. The big deal of this whole thing is the fishing contest. There's a lot of build-up around it, as there is every year. What are your plans for this year?
So this year, we're going to probably follow the same format. Tommy Pulio is going to be in charge of the fishing contest. Registration will be at the Frolic Grounds Saturday morning on August 15th.
Okay.
From 7 to 9. And I'll tell you a little bit later. I think we might be talking about our website coming up, so I can kind of show and tell a little bit, I guess you could say, about that. But so registration will be 7 to 9, and if I'm remembering right, the weigh-ins will be from 3 to 4 that afternoon at the same spot. So Tommy will have his own tent set up right there next to the gate, the entrance gate. So people can just go in there and get all registered, go out and have some fun, and hopefully catch some big fish.
Yeah, so show up ready that morning. Sounds good.
Yes.
So on top of the fishing contest, you have plenty of other stuff planned for this year. What are you most excited about?
So this year we're bringing in just some yard games. So we're going to have like Yahtzee and Farkle. We've been looking at, I think they were called pixie sticks back in the day, where basically some little balls, then you kind of pull out little sticks, and then if they fall. We have some little kid games, kind of like the fishing, you catch a fish, or the number ducks and stuff like that. So just some fun little things for people of all ages to partake in. That's not going to cost anything to do. So it's just something that while you're on the grounds, gives you something to do, have a fun time. Again, we'll have our cornhole tournament going at 12:30. Registration for that will be 11:30. Obviously, we've got the rides. We'll have a bounce house, the dunk tank. We've got lots of food vendors this year already registered. Quite a few craft vendors as well. And then the big thing that the adults obviously look forward to, the beer tent and the live music, both Friday and Saturday night, so.
Perfect.
That's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely awesome. So on top of that too, you're running a lot of stuff beforehand. So
Yes.
the new ones this year are Adult Prom and My Mini and Me Dance. Can you tell us more
Correct.
about both of those?
Yeah, so we are going to be doing multiple fundraisers up to the frolic and even after the frolic. I can touch on that a little bit later, but yeah, so far this year we have May 24th is a My Mini and Me Dance. So basically it's any combination, mom, dad, son, daughter, grandma, grandpa, grandchild, however you want to combine that. It's just going to be at the Hudson Building. It's going to be from 1 to 3. We've got some flyers we're going to be putting around town, give you some information. $5 a person, and we've got it set up on our website. You can get your tickets through Eventbrite, so it's an easy process. The Adult Prom, same thing. That is June 6th, and that will be at Regina's Event Center. That will go from 6 p.m. to 11, and we are catering that with Pig and Pizza down by Cory Lake. And tickets for the yes, yes, a lot of good things about Pig and Pizza. And then also tickets will include your catered meal, also one drink ticket. And those are $30 for one person or $55 per couple.
Okay.
Same thing on the website. Go to that and get your tickets through Eventbrite.
Perfect. Sounds good. So the website that you're talking about is the new one that was launched recently?
Yes. www.bluegillfrolic.com. We did go live March 18th.
Okay.
Thank you to Carter Sirach, his wife, and Greenline Media, and also they are the owners of 36 Lakes Downtown. They donated their work for the website. So again, show them some love as well. Visit their store. But everything Frolic related now is being pulled into that website. So if you need to know what events are coming up, if you would like to donate online, you can do that now. If you would like to be a sponsor, that form is online. Just anything and everything. There's some history about it. You can kind of learn about the committee members, all sorts of fun stuff. So.
Perfect. That's wonderful. And then I think the last thing outside of the website is that hot sauce is still on sale.
Yes. Actually brought a bottle now that I have one to show.
Yes.
So it's called Bluegill Blast. It is a Cajun spice, kind of a pepper sauce. We're selling those $8 a bottle. You can get those at Terrell's Market, Sun and Soul Tanning and More, Amy's Diner, and Big Tony's Pizzeria. Go in, get yourself some. Again, kind of like I mentioned last time, to me it's kind of a sweet heat. You get a little bit of a sweet flavor, good taste up front with that little bit of burn as it goes down. Not overpowering, so very good there. And the last thing, I just started setting these around around town. Our car show coming up June 20th. So these are just some little business cards we had made up. Go ahead and grab yours, and so that's going to be at the VFW. So we are partnering with them, and they are also having a dinner and live music that evening. And then this is also being sponsored by Willow Lake Sportsman's Club. So we got a lot of interest, and hoping we get a good turnout this year.
Absolutely. It sounds like it's going to be great. You guys have got all the planning stuff figured out, so now we just need people to show up. Absolutely.
Exactly.
That sounds like it's going to be a blast. So yes, that was all stuff we're looking forward to. I think that's all that we have for today. Thank you for joining us, Todd.
Well, thanks again for having me.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
We now go to a message from one of our sponsors, the Marcellus Township Wood Memorial Library.
Are you looking for a new adventure or a few moments just to get away from it all? Look no further than Marcellus Township Wood Memorial Library. Your library card is your ticket to a universe full of wonder, intrigue, science, technology, romance, and so much more. Your library card can help you save space in your backpack, suitcase, or on your nightstand when you use it to access the Libby app, a digital source for thousands of ebooks, magazines, and audiobooks. Log in, check out, or read or listen on your phone or tablet with the Libby app. Looking for a specific book that's not in our collection? Easy. Your library card lets you borrow materials from all over the state through MEL, the Michigan E-Library. And teens, you're busy, we know it. Give yourself a break. Connect with the world of young adult fiction where there's fantasy, science fiction, mystery, friendship, family, and maybe even a bit of romance. Marcellus Township Wood Memorial Library is for you and you and you. Find your next adventure at 205 East Main, Marcellus. We're here Monday through Thursday, 10 to 7, Fridays, 10 to 5, and Saturdays, 10 to 2. Give us a call at 269-646-9654 or find us online and on Facebook. And remember, kids who read succeed.
You're overthinking it. I know. You're so worried about it, you're overthinking it.
Be brave.
Let her, okay? What?
Eat a vegetable. Stop thinking. No brain activity.
Oh, Lord. It's a type of moment. Okay. Let me hear. Do it again. 2 high C, low C. Ready? Or low C, high C. What'd you do differently? Okay. Here we go. Everybody, we're starting in measure 3. Measure 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Big news! The Cat Shack has reopened. After last year's closing, the Cat Shack is finally up and running Wednesdays and Fridays at lunch. Additionally, the Cat Shack is open every day after school for about 10 minutes. Rebuilding the Ray Gilstrom Memorial Park has been in the works for over a year now by our senior class. All profits from the Cat Shack will go towards refurbishing our local park. If you would like to donate, you can make your donations to Marcellus class of 2026. Bring your money and help support Marcellus's class of 2026 by buying snacks at the Cat Shack. Earth Day is Wednesday, April 22nd, and Marcellus is having a village cleanup. Meet at Patch and Remington at 5 p.m. to get bags and gloves for picking up trash throughout the neighborhoods. The Cass Family Clinic will be back in Marcellus on Tuesday, April 21st. From 8:30 p.m. to 4 p.m., the mobile clinic will be outside Marcellus United Methodist Church, serving everyone in the community. Finally, Town Council member Joe Watts will be hosting an album release party at Lakeside Inn in Lakeside, Michigan on Saturday, April 25th. His band Starseed Social Club will be performing and celebrating the release of their newest album as part of Art Attack. Entry fee is for anyone attending. That's all we have for community news this week. Now back to the Woodhouse Report.
Thank you. WNN is running a special segment all about the class of 26, starting right now. Here is Senior Roll Call.
Hi, I'm Catherine Shelton, and I want to give a shout out to my grandma Luann, who helped me through my high school career and supported me for my whole life. I see myself in 5 years doing advertisements and marketing for a very large company, hopefully, And my advice for incoming freshmen would to be join extracurriculars, especially band and marching band and sports.
Hello, my name is Memory Sylvester, and I want to give a shout out to my aunt and uncle for supporting every step I've taken during my high school journey. And in 5 years, I think I'm going to be a nurse and hopefully have my own place. And the advice I want to give to incoming freshmen would be to stay out of trouble and turn in all your work.
Hi, my name is Amanda Kuiper, and I want to give a big shout out to Miss Scher. She's helped me so much throughout the years. And in 5 years, I see myself working in car detailing and doing tattooing as a hobby. My advice for the freshmen, please do like your homework, always pay attention, take notes, because they help so much.
Hi, I'm Leighton. The person that I want to shout out to for supporting me while I'm in high school so much is my grandparents. They've helped me able to afford all the stuff I need for school, and they've just generally supported me in anything that I wanted to do. Where do I see myself in 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself hopefully working as a zookeeper, and just helping out around the community in any way I can. And the last thing is my advice for incoming freshmen is just keep your head down, just relax. It's not that serious. And just try and have fun during your high school years. And that's it.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Cropsey. I would like to thank my parents for supporting me through school switches and through high school. In 5 years, I see myself knowing what I'm going to do when I grow up, and some advice that I have for incoming freshmen is to get your work done and focus on what's important.
I'm Aiden Cadwell. I'm a senior at Marcellus. Who do I want to give a shout out to for supporting my high school journey? I'd like to thank the city of Marcellus. I think being here put me on the right track in life and completely changed my course and turned me into a better man myself. Where do I see myself in 5 years? In 5 years, hopefully I'm a deputy in whatever county, continuing my career in criminal justice. What advice do I have for upcoming freshmen? I'd like to say to the freshmen to make sure you stay on track, hold yourself accountable, and turn your work in. It'll be a lot better in the long run.
That's all the time that we have for this week. Thank you for watching the Woodhouse Report. I'm Brock Woodhouse with WNN, the Wildcat News Network. Go Cats!